Hey guys, it's Chenning from the Pendit, and in this video I'll be going over the Delike or Longevity War and Peace brass fountain pen. It's a very nice cartridge converter and a very good replacement to the Kaweco Sport, the Kaweco Brass Sport, the Kaweco All Sport. I got this actually before my Kaweco Sport, and it actually cost less than that Kaweco Plastic Sport, the Classic Sport. It's brass and it is pretty heavy, but it is pretty small, so it does balance pretty well in the hand. It takes not a standard international cartridge. It comes with a platinum-esque converter, but the knob of the converter where it actually fits into the pen is not the same. I tried, it doesn't fit in a 3776. They are available, these guys are available in extra fine Fude nibs as well as extra fine nibs. They advertise the Fude nibs as mediums, but they actually aren't. These aren't bad. I tended to want an Architect-Round nib, but this might have changed my mind about that, but we'll see as to a proper Architect grind. It's a brass pen, so it is pretty heavy. I'm going to go from top to bottom, tell you everything about the pen, and then I'm going to go to the writing sample. Cool? Alrighty. So let's start with the cap. Now the cap is slightly... It actually, you know what, everything about this pen is just like the Kaweco Sport. So if you've seen that video, you should be good, but there are some differences, and I'll point those out to you. The finial of the cap does have a small indentation to it that looks like you can jam, like you can break glass with it, but I'm highly doubting you can. This one came with clip on it. The clip isn't terrible. It isn't bad either. It's actually not great. It's not a great clip. It does slide on pretty easily, and you would have to actually pull it out, but you can actually pull it out and then slide it over, and then it functions decently well as long as the pen is inside your pocket. If it's outside, it's likely just going to fall off. It again screws open, and it does post rather securely. The section is about the same, but the nib is a standard number 5 nib, unlike the Kaweco Sport and the Kaweco Classic Sport, which have number 2 nibs. Now, they might look exactly the same, but just keep in mind that the number 2 nib is shorter than the standard number 5. You can put any other number 5 nib in this, like from the Lakai or the Moonman, or even Nox nibs you get from Amazon. They are pretty good, and the feed does keep up well. Right now I have the original nib in this, as well as Iroshizuku Yama-Budo, I think, I'm not sure. We'll just find out on the writing sample. Cool, I'll see you guys. Alright guys, this is the writing sample for the... Actually, I'm just going to take the clip off, which is actually super easy. Just whoop, easy. This is the writing sample for the Longevity or the Jinhao War and Peace with an extra fine Fude nib. Today's ink is Iroshizuku Yama-Budo. It's a very, very nice purple that it looks better on the page because it turns into a black. Here it is against Lamy Vibrant Pink, and here it is against Lavender Amethyst. It's a more... Okay, I don't know how to describe purples. I don't have vocabulary for purples, but this is kind of pinkish purple, or lilac, or like dark lavender. That's a pink and that's a purple. That's the best I can do. I swear that's actually the best I can do with purples. Alright, let's move to a writing sample. Pretty nice, doesn't skip, it makes me write a little slow, it kind of digs into the page, because there is an extra fine nib. It's a Fude nib, so the cross strokes are much thicker than the up and down strokes, just like an Architect nib, which I really want but can't get my hands on for whatever reason. The amount of flex it has isn't terrible, isn't much, but it does flex slightly. If I do this, you can see the amount of flex, but compare that to the normal line width and then the flex, it looks significant, but I'm really pushing this guy. On the side stroke, because it lays down a lot more ink, it is a lot wetter than it is on the up and down stroke, but on the up and down stroke, it isn't bad either at all. Let's just do the side stroke again because I did wait quite a bit. right? For signatures, it looks brilliant, but because it's an extra fine nib, it kind of digs into the page, which I don't like all that much. But it gets the job done. It doesn't flex like the Pilot Custom 74 with the music nib as much as I'd like it to, but meh, it's a decent pen for everyday writing. If you switch out the nib for something you actually like a Nox nib, it performs phenomenally. Alright, thanks guys for bearing with me again. That was the Delike or the Longevity War and Peace. I'll see you guys next time, but until then, stay safe. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, there's a engraving on one of the facets of the cap that says War and Peace. It's pretty nice. It doesn't interfere with it at all. It's just, I feel it's screen printed on. It doesn't seem like it's gonna go anywhere soon, but if you want to and you take maybe a wire gauge, you might be able to scrub that off pretty easily. Okay, now I'm done, and I'll see you guys next time.